Hello everyone, I am Dr. Vamangi Goswami. Today let us learn about a new topic in the chapter amino acids, that is physical properties of amino acids. In this chapter we have already studied about introduction and classification of amino acids. Now this chapter covers up the physical properties of amino acids. This topic comes in the Gujarat University syllabus BSc Chemistry semester 3 unit number 201, paper number 201, unit number 1B. So let us start. For physical properties of amino acids, the major and very important physical properties of amino acids are Zwitterion formation and isoelectric point. So amino acid can show these two very important physical properties of like zwitterion and isoelectric points. So amino acid exhibits the following properties as well. First property and important property is these are high melting compounds. They are colorless crystalline substances. So amino acids can melt at very high temperature and they show very high melting point. They are colorless crystalline substances. They are highly soluble in water as compared to other polar solvents. So they are highly water soluble. Third very important physical property is the dipole moment. So they have large dipole moment and high dielectric constant value. So these three are the most important physical properties and very common physical properties of amino acids. So here thus they resemble ionic compounds. This occurs by an internal self-neutralization reaction, so highly favored that amino acids exist in the zwitterion form or inner salt. What is zwitterion? Zwitterion is an important salt formation in amino acids, a compound containing equal number of positive as well as negative charges. So what is zwitterion? The zwitterion is it can be having positive charge as well and it can also possess negative charge. So that can form by amino acids. So amino acids can be in one of the form, that is important form which is shown by amino acid is zwitterion. It can be in the negative form though, so the OH, if H is released, this O minus forms a negative charge on the same compound, while here if this hydrogen is taken up by this nitrogen, lone pairs of nitrogen, here the hydrogen would be 3 and nitrogen would possess one positive charge, and in the same compound, in the same molecule, the negative charge as well as the positive charge formed, and this is how the zwitterion forms. Zwitterion meaning a compound containing equal number of positive as well as negative charge. So let us see first how this zwitterion forms. So in strong acidic solutions, strong acidic meaning it has very low pH. The amino acid exists as ammonium carboxylic acid. So ammonium carboxylic acid is NH3 plus and COOH, right? So carboxylic acid remains as it is, but in the acidic solution the net charge may be plus. So one protonated H plus is here, and the extra H plus will produce positive charge on nitrogen, and that is how it possesses one plus charge on the whole molecule. So here in zwitterion form, the molecule has no net charge and is said to be isoelectric. So here in the zwitterion form, negative as well as positive charge occurs, so no net charge is there and it is said to be isoelectric. So it is having plus one positive and one negative that neutralizes each other, and this Zwitter ion formation is dependent on the pH of the solution. So pH is very important for this Zwitter ion formation. So the pH at which the amino acid exists in its Zwitterion form is called the isoelectric point. So here now the pH in which Zwitterion forms a amino acid forms a Zwitterion is called isoelectric point, and that is symbolizes by Pi. So here ammonium carboxylate ion here in presence of basic solution में here one H plus will be removed and here a negative charge is formed, and on nitrogen there is no charge, so that forms ammonium carboxylate ion and the net charge is -1. So here thus each amino acid has characteristic isoelectric point depending upon the nature of the side chain. So Zwitter ion is present on the specific pH in every amino acid. So that particular pH of amino acid is considered to be isoelectric point of that particular amino acid. So every amino acid has a different isoelectric point, and that is important. So ammonium carboxylate ion and ammonium carboxylic acid ion has different uh, values in different net charge. So here it is +1, here it is -1, but at Zwitter ion there is no net charge, that is one is plus, one is minus, that neutralizes each other and they form a Zwitter ion. Now let us see one of the important physical property, that is electrophoresis. So electrophoresis of amino acid is important and interesting as well, because in electrophoresis we give them power supply. We have one cathode charge and we have an anode charge. Here if we put a stick containing three different amino acid, here is the alanine, lysine and aspartic acid is used. So here if we put three spots of this three different amino acids on the stick and put that stick on in the chamber which contains one cathode and one anode, wet with pH 6 buffer within the 6 pH buffer solution, if we start a power supply, what can be done is alanine does not move and it remains at its place, while aspartic acid moves toward the positive charge and lysine moves towards the negative charge. So here the positively charged uh, amino acids goes towards negatively charged, that is towards cathode, while here negatively charged, that is aspartic acid, which goes towards positively charged anode. So this electrophoresis is also very important physical property which is seen in the in case of amino acids. So electrophoresis, in the beginning it shows a single spot and in the single streak, while after at the end of power supply they show three different streaks in same chamber, and those are according to the cathode and anode positively charged and negatively charged compound. So this is all about the physical property of the proteins or amino acids, and which are very important topics.